Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. That's right. It's Christmas in April from all of us here at the World Series of Board Gaming because we are bringing you a special discount from our good friend, Johnny Christmas. If you missed it, if you're not signed up for our newsletter, well, that's why you tune into these videos as well. But our chairman of the board, Johnny Christmas, John Hagmeyer, always sends out these little updates, and I want to cover a little bit of the news that's been going on with WSBG, in addition to what we've got going on upcoming and what we have in the works. It's your news update for April, and it's a big one because we're presenting you Christmas in April. Everyone who buys a ticket in April or who has previously bought a ring ticket for 2025, for the 2025 event, you're going to be getting a $100 discount coupon to give to a friend who didn't attend WSBG in 2024. This is an absolutely bonkers promotion. If you missed out on the early bird or you missed out on our I Am In deal, well, we've got another deal coming for you. And this one is all about promoting and growing the community. But it's absolutely bonkers because they can use this coupon to buy any ticket type for WSBG. Any of them at all. You can buy an open gaming ticket for this. Like, we're essentially... I'm fairly certain WSBG is probably losing money on this deal, but we are so passionate about growing this hobby and growing this space and growing a space where we can put competitive board gaming on the map and we can show that, yes, it can be competitive, but also it can be the greatest community out there. We want to grow this event and we want to grow it with people who our existing fan base knows, loves, and has the same awesome attitude that we have currently fostered at the World Series of Board Gaming. Who better to bring in people who are great ambassadors for the hobby than you all? Because you know those people. And we want to make it accessible for you to bring your friends. We want to make this event grow unlike anything that's ever been done in board gaming before. This is true. Where else can you win $25,000 for playing board games? Where else can you win a Super Bowl style ring? Where else can you win so many prizes just for showing up while also putting your board gaming skills to the test, competing at that high level, seeing how well you can do, and putting board gaming and putting our hobby on the forefront? We want this to grow. We want this to be on ESPN someday. We want to make you all stars. And it starts by growing this event. So if you know people who haven't attended the World Series of Board Gaming, this is how we can convince them to come with you. You've already got your hotel booked, and if you haven't, you probably should. Again, remember, our hotel blocks are limited. There are generally 2 beds in the room. You can bring people in and have an awesome trip that you will remember for a lifetime. I think from me, I didn't even know this promotion was coming down the pipe. I found out about it in this newsletter, and it's just so good. It's so good. And the only way I can frame it is that we want WSBG to grow. We do. We really do. We want everybody to have an amazing time, and we want it to be accessible and for people to be able to come and attend. So get your tickets. If you are still on the fence, make sure to purchase your ticket in April. Time is running out, and I don't want you to miss on this opportunity to get your friends in so that they can experience WSBG as well. You know how great it is. You know how great an event it is if you've attended before. And this is the way to convince your friends and get more people in on the fun and building this amazing community, which we have. We have such an amazing community. And like every person who I have met who has participated in either the main WSBG event or even some of the satellite tournaments and the mini events and the regional qualifiers and all those sorts of things, which if you want more information about satellite tournaments upcoming, I have a video about KublaCon that's going to be dropping later this week, so keep your eyes peeled for that. I wanted to do it in a separate video so that this one wasn't overly long. But we got the results back from someone who attended Adepticon, the winner of Adepticon, who sent me an email and just wanted to share their experience, and I love hearing things like this. They said, "Hey Chris, the WSBG Midwest Qualifier, I had winner here. I had so much fun, and I wanted to write about my time there in case you'd like to share my experience with the audience to get them interested. Just because of different various winners, he ended up having a 1v1 game of brass to get into the finals, and then the finals was Great Western Trail with 4 people who all had around the same skill level of Great Western Trail, which is exciting. This is exactly why I love this format, because you get drawn into a game and you have to apply your board gaming knowledge and something you might be a little bit less familiar with than your main games. I think that's so exciting to see and to watch, and he detailed the descriptors of all of the hazards coming out in the water. And so everybody built their tax buildings on the other fork. And so he was able to build his buildings through the hazards and just went through the hazards and paid the bank a bunch, but was able to capitalize on those extra actions that you can take by taking the fork in that way. It was so exciting to hear about. And I loved it. I loved hearing about it. I thought it was awesome. So we've talked about Christmas in April, but I do want to also update you upon this second chance cash prizes that are happening, because Marcy and Shane, they went to John and they were like, hey, listen, we want to make sure that if you get eliminated in the first round, it doesn't feel that bad. Now, of course, that's what the Phoenix tournaments are all about. You can get into a Phoenix tournament, you can rise from the ashes, you can earn your second chance at glory, which I'll talk about in a second. But also, another cool thing that we're doing is for every single ring event that happens, if you were eliminated in the first round, you're going to go into a draw, and then the day after, we're going to draw names. You're going to come up, you're going to pick an envelope, a mystery envelope, and in that envelope, there'll either be $10, $20, $50, or $100. I'm giving you just a fun chance at walking away with some mystery cash. We like doing these fun things. That's why we have an entire prize wall that publishers are donating to as well. That will be at the event, so that Johnny Christmas, I think he says it later on in this, right here, where Marcy will be drawing names every hour. Are you kidding me? I can't express to you how much we want this to be a huge celebration and how much we are giving away every day. The tally is over $300,000 in cash and prizes that we are giving away. Last year, everybody who showed up walked away with a copy of 20 Strong just in their goodie bag, along with a bunch of other stuff, right? Shout out to Chip Theory Games for doing that. And shout out to all the other publishers who donated copies of games to add into these bags. We want this to be the best event ever, right? We want it to be so fun. Oh, and talking about the Phoenix tournaments, I'm all over the place because I'm just getting excited. Every time I make one of these, I start out low, I start out, professional, and then I get excited because I start thinking about the event, I start thinking about all the things that we have planned, and it just makes me personally stoked. But we have the Phoenix tournament. There's going to be so many different Phoenix events happening as well. There's everything that's going to be happening is going to be a Phoenix tournament, and it'll be a little buy-in of $5 to $50, depending upon how large a prize pool you want to go for. Instead of going out into the casino and throwing money down on blackjack or slots, you can throw it on Wingspan, or you can throw it on Can't Stop, or Liar's Dice, or we're having the idea of having a werewolf tournament and having a national champion of werewolf that we should have a friggin' wicked trophy for. I don't think I'm allowed to show these trophies, but I'm gonna show some stuff anyway. I don't care. I want to show off renders of our championship belt. If you haven't heard about it, every person who participates in the Phoenix event will get Phoenix points, and then we will award to the winner a championship belt that you get to take home for the full year. And then in order to make sure that you bring it back and wear it for the 2026, we're going to give you a stay and play package to 2026. So even if you don't make it to the finals of the main event, if you win your Phoenix games and you get those Phoenix points and you accumulate these points that we're going to be accumulating over the course of just having fun in the main gaming area, you can win this championship belt, which looks so cool. These renders look so cool. You get to take it home for the year and wear it at every single game night that you have for that year, and then bring it back. Wear it for the 2026 World Series of Board Gaming, and then award it to the next champion. Hey, or you can win it again. That's fine too. I just think these look so cool. I'm so stoked. There's a little sneak peek at the things that we're making. Additional sneak peeks as well. If you missed it, we're working heavily with publishers so that we can get unique promo items for all the games. Currently, we have 2 announced, but we're going to have more announced upcoming. These are unique promo items for your favorite game. So if you compete in that game, you will get these things. Last year, for example, we gave away the first ever tournament map for Arc Nova. It was designed by Matthias exclusively and especially for WSBG as the very first tournament map. And it's on the back of every map in the new map pack and map pack 2, designed for us, which was awesome. And we had a heat board, a Las Vegas heat track, a fan design heat track that was designer approved, that we printed out on like sturdy cardboard. I think we might have something pretty cool for heat as well this time. But the ones that we have announced, the latest one was this Pivotal Gambit card, which is a new promo card for Dune Imperium and a Dune Imperium Uprising, where you can trash this card to gain a troop and adding a bump on an influence track to the winner of the combat. Now, you might not win the combat, but that is added to the rewards. And I think that's so exciting. It's a very exciting card, especially because you're playing it as Fremen space or on that blue circle space. Generally, you can push troops in with those actions as well, so it gives you that bump, and it should be easier to perhaps overthrow your enemies. I love this. I love cards that give that tension. You're taking a gamble. You need to make sure that you're ready to win. You need to make sure that you have your combat intrigue cards prepared. I think it's so cool. It's a great card. I'm going to be throwing it into every single one of my games of Dune Imperium and Dune Imperium Uprising. We also have an Earth playmat that's been announced. And if you are interested, you can always go over here and check out the schedule of events in 2025 down here. And once we release things, in case you missed the announcements, we will include it underneath to show you what you get when you sign up for it as well. But there's going to be a lot more of those coming down the line. Those are just the only ones that are confirmed right now. The other thing I didn't mention about the Phoenix tournaments is that on Thursday, the final day when the semifinals are happening and the finals are happening, we're going to do Phoenix tournaments. We're going to have them with cash outs, but everybody's going to get free entries as well. So again, amping up the chances for you to always win. We want everybody to feel like they walk away a winner at WSBG. Regardless of where you place, if you come in first or if you're out in the first round, we want to make sure there are enough opportunities for you to not only have an awesome time playing board gaming for the whole week, but get some cool stuff to take home as well. We do that with promo items. We do that with freebies for everybody at the door. We do that with the Phoenix tournaments. We do that with the rings. We do that with the $25,000 prize. We do that with having publisher-run events in our hall, national tournaments like we had the Red Cathedral and the White Castle ones last year, where people won trips to Essen and tons of swag. This isn't just a regular board gaming event. It's not. This is a convention. This is an event that you can go to that is stuffed to the brim with ways to win and to walk away and to compete. Competition is at the soul of WSBG, absolutely, but competition doesn't mean bad feelings. Competition can be a celebration. Winners, a celebration of board games, a celebration of talent, and a celebration of the community that we are building. And that is our goal at WSBG. There's a reason why we started last year by giving away the big urn to the most honorable, unselfish, generous competitor out there. There's a reason why we have that at the forefront of our mandate, is to bring in people, like-minded people who enjoy playing board games, who enjoy competing, but who are great to compete against, who are lovely people at the table and outside of it. And if you know those people, reach out to them, send them this video, tell them to come. Share this video to your Facebook groups, really, because seriously, it's an incredible deal right now. But also, we want to get the word out. We're no longer in the infancy of WSBG. If you've been with us since the beginning, we thank you, we love you. But we're moving into the next stage of bringing the World Series of Board Gaming to light, bringing our hobby to the forefront, and celebrating all that board gaming has to offer. Again, if you're interested in learning more about different events or how to attend WSBG, you can visit our website at wsbgvegas.com. Just go over here, click this menu. There's a drop down of a bunch of different things. Our rewards club of inviting people as well. You can check out the global ranking of WSBG players. You can get a global ranking. You can tell your friends, yeah, I'm in the top 100 board gamers of the world. No big deal. You can learn all about our satellite events as well. And again, stay tuned for that video because we have another one upcoming for Kubla Khan. Thanks everybody for being here. Thanks everybody for being part of this amazing community. It really is something truly special that I've gotten the distinct opportunity of seeing grow and blossom and flourish. And it is all in part to those of you who come out and who play and who make WSBG the incredible space that it is. And so I hope that together we can make this event grow. We can grab your friends who haven't tried it yet. Share it with your online communities. I know there's so many online communities of board gamers out there, of people who you haven't met in person. Say, hey, you want to come to WSBG? Extend the offer, talk about the event, and share it in your circles if you think it is worth sharing. Because I think it's worth sharing, and I think that you think that as well. Thanks everybody for being here. My name is Chris George, and on behalf of all of us here at the World Series of Board Gaming, what are you waiting for? It's time to get in the game. We'll see you in Vegas.